Otherwise it's a pen.
Let's take a look at the chances then, and again it's something that will cause frustration, won't it? 3 opt to define big chances for Liverpool on the night.
Yeah, well we've shown one of the big chances already, that Wirtz one. I felt as though this was a big chance. It's a lovely ball in from Salah. It's a superb run from McAllister. He's in a position to take the touch and shoot. Look at the central position, look at the gap between the defenders. It's on McAllister there to take a touch and shoot. And I know he sees that Wirtz has got space, but for me, who's in the better position? I think McAllister's in a better position there. He does play the ball out eventually to Wirtz. I don't think that's as good a position as that central position was for McAllister. It wasn't a great ball. It was slightly bouncing for Wirtz to take it on. And in the end, it's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. Didn't really trouble him. You can see the ball's bouncing towards Wirtz. He has to really concentrate. He hits it into the ground. And that's a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. But a really promising position for McAllister initially. Here's another chance that we had. This is the second half. Oh, what a chance this was. He was always favourite to get there. You can see the centre half, he's coming. Ekitike's there, he's always favourite to get there. He's just brilliant, Ekitike. He intercepts this one here. He's in on goal. And you're thinking, go on then, get the equaliser, 20 minutes to go. I just think here, and you know, you fancy him all day long, Ekitike, in that position. Can he find that far corner? I know the goalkeeper's trying to spread himself, and that would be an option. So that was one of the options he had in the decision to finish. He makes the chance himself by intercepting it to be in that position, which is brilliant centre-forward play. Now, when you're looking at it from this angle, you're thinking, OK, can he take it a little bit earlier? I felt as though now's the time to hit it, because he's sort of delaying it, and maybe he's looking at what the goalkeeper's doing. Is he going to stay up? Is he going to come out a little bit quicker towards me? And then the goalkeeper's almost on top of him by the time he shoots. But it goes down as a brilliant save. Now you've seen the first couple of angles, you're thinking, OK, what a save that is. That is an unbelievable save from the goalkeeper. Just sort of spreads himself. And that would have been the equalising goal. So that was a really big opportunity for Ekitike. This one was another opportunity. This is late on in the game. Frimpong's on at this stage. Good little bit of movement in the box from Ekitike. Space for Szoboszlai. It's nice movement as Ekitike is lurking at the far post to try and get on the end of this one. Decent delivery, and he gets a header to it, but he just can't trouble the goalkeeper. In fairness, he is under pressure from Sanchez, the centre half there, as he tries to get the header in. You can see Sanchez putting him under a bit of pressure. But they were the best chances we had. We're not going to get many big chances away from home in Europe, especially at Galatasaray. The crowd were up. It's a massive game for them. But had we have taken one of them, would have looked completely different, the scoreline.
There are a couple of others as well. Here is the pick of the best of the rest of the chances in and around Galatasaray's goal. Yeah.
So we got in good areas, and we had plenty of attempts, certainly for an away game in Europe. And these were some of those attempts where, you know, another day maybe one of these goes in. Canate, I'm not sure if he has scored outside the box in his career or not, but 25 yards. He's took this on, struck it really well, but just a fraction over the top. Next angle's a good one. Here we go. Struck it really well, Canate. Keeper's actually at full stretch. He was concerned about that one, but just over the top there from Canate. Quite a few shots from distance. Liverpool outside the penalty area. This is Ekitike breaking forward. We know what Szoboszlai is capable of from here. Here he is, 25 yards out, central. And fancying his chances, there we go, to beat the goalkeeper. And with the way the ball moves, you're never quite sure how difficult that is for the goalkeeper. Sort of straight at him. Didn't really move too much in the air. Decent strike though from Szoboszlai. Again from distance, from outside the area, so that's not a clear-cut chance. This felt like a decent opportunity. Long throw in from Joe Gomez. We crowd the 6-yard box. Look where the space is. You've got Wirtz, you've got McAllister, you've got Szoboszlai just waiting for that second ball to fall out, which it does. So that's from the long throw, the threat we have with Gomez now. This wasn't far away at all. This was really, really close from McAllister. I think it's clever the way he picks out a little bit of space. You see Salah's hovering at the far post. Goalkeeper's beat him. And this is the best angle to show you how close it is. It bounces just past the post. So that wasn't far away. That comes from a set piece for Liverpool. Another attempt that we had in the game against Galatasaray, trying to trouble the goalkeeper, Szoboszlai. You can see where he picks the ball up. He drives. What is he, 26 yards out on this occasion? Probably the best option. I think Salah might have been just offside there. Wasn't far away from beating the goalkeeper, but you can see how we're trying our luck from distance to try and beat the goalkeeper. There's quite a few examples of that. You saw it from the first half. You've seen it there with Szoboszlai as well. This is Liverpool. This was nearly an own goal, this one. Andy Robertson's on at this point. Good run forward. You're thinking, can he pick someone out? Ekitike, Frimpong, Szoboszlai's trying to get in the box. I think he is, but it's a big deflection, and the goalkeeper reacts quick enough to make the save. There you go, a little reaction save from the goalkeeper. That, do you know when you just need that little bit of luck from the deflection? Wasn't quite there, but we worked the opportunity well there. This is Frimpong now, added on time, getting it in down that right hand side, trying to deliver the ball. This is Gakpo's shot, which actually struck it really well. The goalkeeper was concerned about this one. Distance again, what is he, 26 yards? So he's been quite a few, 25, 26 yards out. It would take something spectacular to beat him, and it was just the wrong side of the post. But the keeper, you can see, was certainly concerned about that one. So we did have quite a few, and I wonder if that was the intention. Can we beat the goalkeeper from distance? Unable to.
They matched us for chances as well, and we will be very grateful of this, we hope, next week when we meet them at Anfield. None of these went in.
Yeah. I mean, Mamardashvili hasn't played since Barnsley away in the FA Cup, so he's had to be patient and had to wait for that opportunity. I thought he made a few really good saves. But they also had a couple of let-offs where another day they could have taken those chances. So we had our moments, so did Galatasaray. And I mean, Osimhen's one of the top centre-forwards in world football. What he's doing in Turkish football, I don't know. But he is a real threat. And you can see there, he's just hovering at the back post. Kirkus has got two players to deal with there. He's concerned about that. It's a decent ball in. And that wasn't far away at all. That's Osimhen getting a bit of space inside the box. It's a decent header. You can see there, it's between Kirkus, Virgil van Dijk. He doesn't have to make the save there, but that wasn't far away at all from creeping in towards the far post. I thought this was a brilliant save. Now the goalkeeper's looking at Kanate thinking he might head this away. He's not thinking this is going to be creeping into the far post. It's a reactive save. Look at that. It's a brilliant save. It really is. And it's going in. Look at this. As it bounces, he just gets across to his left-hand side. And it's almost with his wrist where he saves it. If he doesn't do that, that's going in. And that would have made it 2-0. It really is a big moment in the game, in the tie. Look at that. You can see, you've seen it a few times, haven't you, where it's a cross. Of course it's a cross, but it's going in. So I think he deserves credit for that one because he sees it late. It's unexpected, great reactive save from Mamardashvili there. This was a good save. It's Sanchez, the centre-half. He won't be playing in the second leg. Free header from, what is he, 10 yards out. 1-0 would have made it 2-0. Has to get across to his right-hand side. I just wanted to show you as well the players they've got inside the box there at the far post. They've got 6 players all trying to get on the end of that. It's decent delivery. It's the centre-half Sanchez with the header, but that's a really good save. The last angle shows it really well. Ball comes in, we don't stop the cross coming in. It's a decent header from the centre-half. What about this for a save? Yeah, that's a really good save. Forced into making a good save there. And in the end, kept it at 1-0 when it could possibly have been 2-0. Here they go again. I mean, he's such a threat, Osimhen, and he will be at Anfield as well. He didn't get that yellow card, which would have meant he missed it. Big gap between the centre-halves. It becomes inviting then at the far post. 1v1. Can you find him? We don't clear it. Now he's got space. He lets us off the hook here. I don't know if he's expecting it or not, but he's got space to take a touch, and him, that's a chance. Touch and finish. His effort in the end was off target. So you can see how, yes, we've had opportunities which could have been different. We could have got a draw, could have won the game. They could have made it more emphatic as well and slightly different to just the one which it was. This was very little chances second half, the disallowed goal. But this is what he'll do, Osimhen. You know, he'll shoot from an angle thinking, what's he doing shooting from there? And he might catch the goalkeeper out. But in fairness to Mamardashvili there, he's alert to make the save, to get the second ball. The shot goes